Hello! You have recently arrived in Poland and are probably tired after a long journey. This film will help explain where you are now, what your legal situation is, what the next steps might be, and what your rights and responsibilities are. When we don't know exactly where we are, or what will happen next, it's natural to feel unsure and scared. This is completely normal. We will try to help you understand your situation. Where are you now? You're in a public care facility, a place that offers free care and protection for children and young people who, for different reasons, cannot stay with their parents. These places are sometimes called children's homes or emergency care centers. According to Polish law, anyone under the age of 18 must be in the care of an adult. If they're not, they're usually placed in a care facility like this. In general, you're allowed to leave and return to the facility, but you must always talk to your caregiver first and get their permission. What are your rights? In Poland, people under 18 are given special protection by law. All children have the same rights, regardless of their nationality, language, or religion. As a minor, you have the right to go to school, and school is free in Poland. You also have the right to free medical care. If you're over 16, and get official permission to work, you can take a job, but only for a few hours a day. Your main responsibility should still be school and learning. Remember, any form of violence against children or young people is not allowed in Poland. No one is ever allowed to hit you, insult you, and humiliate you. Any kind of abuse is not acceptable. If you feel unsafe or in danger, speak to a trusted adult as soon as possible. You have applied for asylum. What happens next? If you have been placed in a children's home, it probably means you said that you need protection and want to apply for asylum. The process of reviewing an asylum application can sometimes take around 6 months, but it may also take more than a year. During this time, you have the right to care and protection. As a minor, you can stay in a children's home, go to school, and make new friends. Children and young people stay in the home until they turn 18. After that, with the help of educators, they learn how to live independently. When the time comes, you will talk about your next steps with your caregiver. Can you continue your journey and leave Poland? No, we strongly advise against it. It is very important that you remain in Poland while your asylum application is being processed. You can only request protection in the first European country you arrive in, and for you, that country is Poland. If you go to another country, like Germany, you may be sent back to Poland, and the whole process will have to start over again. Right now, your stay in Poland is legal, but crossing the border in your current legal situation is not allowed. If your asylum application is approved, you will be allowed to travel freely within the European Union. Who can help you with contacting Polish officials? A legal guardian, kurator in Polish, is a person who helps you with the next steps in the asylum process. They're appointed by the court, and their job is to support you through the asylum application procedure. You may have already met your legal guardian. If not, they will probably visit you soon at the place where you are staying. Your legal guardian will be especially helpful at 2 important moments in your legal journey. First of all, when you submit your asylum application. This is the moment when you explain why you need protection and what kind of danger you are facing in your home country. Secondly, when you have your interview with an official. During the interview, you'll be asked more detailed questions about why you left your country. In both cases, your legal guardian will help you, free of charge, in your contact with officials. Your guardian represents you, so you can ask them questions and ask for help if you don't understand something. What should you watch out for? Be careful if someone offers you a ride to another country or a job. Young people like you are sometimes targeted by criminal groups and taken advantage of. This is called human trafficking. It means using someone to make money by taking away their freedom. Victims of human trafficking are often forced to do hard physical work without pay or made to beg. Sometimes they're forced to commit crimes like selling drugs. Girls are especially at risk of sexual exploitation. Always talk about your plans with an adult, preferably a trusted staff member from the children's home. If something bad happens to you, if someone hurts you or keeps you against your will, don't hesitate to ask for help. Remember, 112 is the emergency number for the police in all European countries. People you can rely on. The children's home has care workers, people who are there to support and look after the children and young people living here. You'll notice that they change from time to time because they work in shifts and do not live at the facility. If you feel unwell, tell them about it. It's their job to take you to a doctor. If someone hurt or mistreated you during your journey to Poland, you can talk to your care worker about it. You can use Google Translate to help you communicate, and if needed, the children's home can arrange for an interpreter. Sometimes people from other organizations visit children's homes to support young people. If you want, you can also ask them for help. Don't be afraid to ask what kind of support they offer, and don't be afraid to talk about your needs or worries. What are your responsibilities? Remember that while you are in Poland, you must follow Polish law, even if you are a minor. Serious violations of the law might affect your asylum application. While living in a children's home, you are also expected to follow the rules of that place. Ask your carer or teacher to explain them to you. If this is not possible at first, try to observe what other children do and pay attention to the rules. For example, it's important to clean up after yourself. Over time, you'll understand how everything works. As mentioned earlier, it is also important that you do not leave Poland before receiving a decision on your asylum application. Reuniting with your family. If the purpose of your journey was to join family members living in another European country, tell your teacher and legal guardian as soon as possible. It is important that the authorities handling your application are aware of this. In some cases, it is possible to transfer your asylum procedure to another country in the European Union so that you can reunite with your family quicker. Unfortunately, this is not a simple process. To make it happen, it is best to ask for extra legal support. Where can you seek help? There are several institutions and organizations where you can seek help. Office of the Children's Rights Ombudsman. You can contact them if you're being harmed, experiencing discrimination, or need another urgent help. Association for Legal Intervention. You can contact them if you need additional legal assistance. Remember that you can ask the care workers or other trusted adults for help in contacting these institutions.